वालेकुम सलाम बैठे Gul Sameen, you are from Pasni.
Right, sir.
Tell us about your area, Pasni.
Pasni is a small coastal town. It is located around the coastal highway of Makran Coastal Highway and Arabian Sea, where it is the part of Tehsil of district Gawadar. It is very rich in culture and heritage, as it is also known as the Lucknow of Pakistan because of its Balochi poetic appreciation and artistic nature of the area. And the city is also have the capacity of fishing and fishery, and also has marine protected area of Pakistan that is known as Istola Island.
You mentioned cultural heritage.
Yes.
What do we have there?
Sir, cultural heritage of Balochi, simply the Balochi literature and the Balochi tradition, such as we have Sayyid Zohar Hashmi, Dr. Mubarak Qazi, and many more revered personality of Balochi literature and cultural values from the district Gawadar and especially from Pasni.
Balochistan is blessed with one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Which one is it? Where is it? What can you tell us about that?
Sir, that is known as Mehrgarh civilization. It is near the Kachi river and the district of Bolan. It is a very ancient civilization, and that civilization was discovered nearly in 90s in the Mehrgarh district of Balochistan, and it has the cultural value of there.
How old is it?
Sir, I cannot recall the exact date, but I can give the estimate. That is around 5,000 years.
Mohenjo-daro is also 5,000. Mehergarh is around 9,000 years old.
Okay, sir.
Unfortunately, we are not projecting it. It is not attracting tourists, so not very many people know about it.
Yes, sir.
So you are in district Gawadar. When did Gawadar become part of Pakistan?
Sir, Gawadar was anciently the part of Balochistan, where it has been gifted to the Sultan of the Oman. Pakistan has repurchased the Gawadar in 1957. That was purchased by Malik Feroz Khan Noon. We purchased Gawadar city from the Oman Sultanate and became the part of Pakistan.
एक तो आपकी डेट गलत है. It was not in 57. And how much did we pay for it?
Sir, I cannot recall the estimate.
What are Gawadar's problems? We read about it, we hear that people are more or less perpetually on strike. The people of Gawadar demanding this and that. What are the issues?
Sir, as we are underdeveloped country, Pakistan is facing multifaceted problems of development. So has the district of Gawadar is facing multifaceted problem of development and integration, economic integration. So the grievances of Baloch people, especially the people of Gawadar, are that CPEC demand a very promising development of Gawadar city, but that is not actually perpetuating in the city of Gawadar. That is lacking, so the people are on strike, but that development is a very long process yet come to be established in Gawadar.
They should be happy with all the development taking place there. You just inaugurated an international airport in Gawadar, which was unthinkable 20 years ago.
Yes,
and
sir.
There's so many things happening there.
Yes, sir. I definitely agree with you that the new Gawadar International Airport is a milestone achievement for the district of Gawadar. So as the port city of Gawadar, a special economic zone, the Gawadar University, there are multiple development projects running throughout the Gawadar city, and they are making development in Gawadar.
Then what is the issue?
but the people of the Gawadar are mainly
Not
the
satisfied. They need more and more and more of everything, right?
right, sir. But the one main issue is that the native people of Gawadar are fishermen, and they faces few restriction in fishing areas and maritime areas of Gawadar. So, and some of the controversies that happen to be in Balochistan.
What is your take on the Sardari system in Balochistan?
Sir, a Sardari system is a very ancient system in Baloch tribal areas and Baloch cultural values that every tribe have a Sardar and they own the system. But that is very undemocratic in nature, and I think so we don't need any such thing because every person have the freedom of speech and freedom of right.
Given the opportunity, hypothetical सवाल है, given the opportunity, how would you project the image of Pakistan abroad?
Sir, we are a very developing nature and a very promising nature. We have the highest youth in our country that is very well articulated and very knowledgeable. That the report of EU has established that the demand of Pakistani doctor, the engineers and data analysts are very demanding in the European nation especially. So as me, ambassador of Pakistan, I will project Pakistan as a tourist destination because of its hills, mountains and landscape and the demand of our projects and our youth as a.
Better the question is how will you project the image? क्या है वो तो नहीं मैं पूछ रहा ना. Suppose you join the foreign service and you are posted abroad.
Sir, I will arrange seminars.
Who was Bhagat Singh?
Sir, Bhagat Singh is a renowned name in the history of 1857 Azadi in the War of Independence, where he was the person who started the War of Independence. He shooted a British.
What are the causes of decline or decrease in the foreign exchange reserves of Pakistan?
Sir, Pakistan is facing a trade deficit that is the biggest issue of the decline of the reserves in Pakistan. Trade deficit and the twin deficit that we are facing, also deficit in energy sector, and moreover the remittances of Pakistan are slowly decreasing and the foreign direct investment is not promising in Pakistan.
Why does Pakistan rank so low in HDI rankings?
Sir,
How can you improve this standing?
Human Development Index ranking is promisely defined on the health sector, health care system, education system and economic development, living standard. So Pakistan is not doing well neither in education nor in health sector, economy. So we have seen multiple issues in the sector of Pakistan that we are not working for the human development, or that's why Pakistan is ranked below in the rank. Moreover, how can we increase our index? By working on the living standards and economic, that is the per capita income and the health sector of Pakistan.
You have studied IR.
Yes.
In IR, it is said that there are no permanent enemies, there are no permanent friends. There are only permanent interests. Please comment on this, illustrate this by giving us some examples.
Sir, if I define this in the analysis of international relation, so countries or state are always aligned to the other, having a relation with other state on the basis of their national interest. If a country is converging the alliance with a country because of the convergence of national interest, and the divergence of national interest causes the divergence in the relation. That's why one time if we having an enemy, so other time that can be our friend. I will exemplify this with that in World War II, the European and the American were aligned with the Russia because they were having the same interest to defeat Germany. However, that alliance diverged in Cold War, and they become the enemy because of divergence of national interest.
What is the Treaty of Versailles? It is said that this treaty was responsible for ushering in World War II.
So, Treaty of Versailles in 1919, that was the treaty that was signed in the Wall of Mirror. That was the treaty which imposed repression on the Germany, that disintegrated the Germany, and that curtailed the armament of Germany, army of Germany. That was the harsh treaty to impose and punish the Germany, which declined the national sovereignty of Germany and damaged the national standing of Germany. That German chose to rearm, regain the territory, and aggress for the World War II.
All right, my last question. What do you understand when I say use the term Islamophobia? And what measures should be taken to counter it?
Sir, Islamophobia is the fear in the Western nations especially, and all other civilization other than Islam, that conceive Islam as a threat. As this was elaborated before 1980s, and also the roots can be seen in the Crusades. But that term blow over the international arena after 9/11 because of the Islamic terror. Islam was aligned with the term of terrorism, as it is said that every Muslim is not a terrorist, but every terrorist is a Muslim. This terminology defines that terrorism is always related to Islam, and that consider to the fear of Islam, Islamic Sharia, Islamic laws in the Western countries. Moreover, how can we tackle down the Islamophobia? The initiative has been taken once in the OIC and by the Mahathir Mohammed, and they tried to cater this by integrating and by tackling 15 March as counter Islamophobia day. Moreover, we can reassure that Sharia laws are not derogatory laws. We can conduct seminars, we can conduct cultural exchange, and we can give the interpretation of the Quran.
We can do all this, but why are we not doing it?
Sir, as for IR, if I analyze this in the term of IR, this is always the national interest. This is always the national interest of all countries. If the Islamic countries term Islamophobia as their biggest national interest, they will align to cater to all these things.
Thank you.
Gul Sameen, what is foreign direct investment? And how would you compare it with portfolio investment?
Sir, foreign direct investment is the direct investment where a multinational corporation or any country or foreign country directly invest in a country. That's such as if I say that if a multinational company come to Pakistan and establish their outlet in Pakistan, that will be considered as foreign direct investment. But I cannot recall the
portfolio investment. Okay. What is CPI?
CPI is, sir, Consumer Price Index. Yes. The Consumer Price Index is a mathematical and economic terminology that define the inflation rate as that our inflation can rise and our inflation is being tackled by the rising prices of the commodity.
How it is measured?
Sir, it is measured by the rising prices of the commodities such as food basket.
There is a basket of commodities. Can you just mention the number, total number? No. Or you can.
The item in food basket.
Not only food basket, total items in the basket which are taken into account while measuring CPI.
Sir, I cannot list the total, but I can tell few.
Number, you just got the number, total number, if you have an idea. You don't have. And what is headline inflation? How it is different with the one which you have now defined?
Sir, CPI with the headline.
Yeah, headline.
Sir, headline inflation is the inflation where we see perpetual rise in the commodities. If I'm not wrong.
It's just a guess. Headline inflation is, in fact, inflation of all these commodities minus food and energy.
Okay, sir.
It's measured in the near, medium to long term. Okay. That is minus energy and food prices, which keep on changing. Okay. BISP. Can you speak for 2 minutes on the BISP as a landmark initiative for social safety network in Pakistan?
Sir, as I get your question, the Benazir Income Support Program and its landmark initiative in the social sector of Pakistan.
Social safety network, okay.
Okay. Sir, Benazir Income Support of Pakistan is a program that was launched for the poverty alleviation and social empowerment of the poor people in Pakistan. This is one of the economic model where we try to cater the poverty and help the people to come out of the poverty line.
When it was launched?
Sir, I cannot recall the date.
Okay. Any other programs which you know other than BISP which are covered under the umbrella of social safety net?
Sir, SAS program can be termed as.
That was also sort of a part of this whole BISP initiatives. Okay. TAPI. Have you heard about it?
Sir, TAPI is a gas pipeline between Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan and India. That was to be established to connect a gas pipeline between.
When this agreement was signed?
Sir, I cannot recall the date. Sorry, sir.
So what it will do?
Sir, it will ensure it was an energy pipeline from the Central Asian countries to Pakistan and India. It was to aim to help the Pakistan and India in their energy sector, energy demand.
Balfour Declaration. What is its significance?
Sir, Balfour Declaration was a declaration where the Secretary of the British promised the Jews.
Secretary of?
Britain, sir.
Secretary of State, okay.
Secretary of State of Britain. Sir, promised the Jews that if they help the Britain in World War I, Britain will establish a country for the Jewish nation in the area of Palestine.
And what about Yalta Conference?
Sir, Yalta Conference was a conference that held right after World War II, where this conference decided the fate of Germany after World War II, where repression and military containment were held on Germany, and Germany was divided in the zones between Britain, USA, France, and
who is the head of World Bank?
Sir, sorry sir, I cannot.
And who is Governor of State Bank of Pakistan?
Sorry sir.
And who is Governor of Punjab?
Sorry sir, I cannot recall the names.
Sir.
All right, Gul Sameen, what are psychotropic substances? Are they a part of narcotics that are dealt by your department?
Sir, substances were not part of the narcotics, but in recent time they are termed as drugs, and they are now in the control of anti-narcotics to curtail their sale and purchases in the Pakistan.
What is stamp duty?
Sir, stamp duty is a duty that is collected through the transfer of property and vehicle. Sir, as per I recall that.
नहीं बोले, मैंने आपको रोका तो नहीं है.
Sir, this duty is levied on the transfer of the properties and the vehicle where we submit the stamps. Sorry, that's all.
You sure that's all? चलें, कोई बात नहीं. आगे चलते हैं. Recently, Pakistan International Airlines had its first flight from Gawadar, the newly constructed airport. What was the destination of this flight?
Sir, the Gawadar new international airport has launched, is inaugurated newly. The first international flight from Gawadar take off, and its destiny was Muscat, Oman. And the flight that first flight that landed in Gawadar, in New Gawadar International Airport, that was from the Karachi, PK 503.
Very nice. What is PK 503? What is it known as? ये क्या होता है? ये जो number आपने बोला है?
Sir, it's a poker flight that the number are designed to the flight that.
Is horse betting legal?
Sir, I don't have any idea, but I can make a guess if you allow. Sir, I think horse betting is not legal in Pakistan.
Okay. चलिए, अब आपको idea नहीं तो otherwise I would have been asking you about being an officer from the excise department about a totalizator tax. Okay. All right. You had international relations as well?
Yes.
Quick few questions from IR. How do you define the right of preemptive self-defense? What are its, very simply, the basic prerequisites on the basis of which a country can exercise this right? Just tell me about those.
Sir, according to the international law, as per the international law, preemptive strike can be launched when the enemy is about to strike you, where the army is prepared, where there is clear evidences that you are being attacked, and the preparedness of army is mandatory.
3 elements हैं. Just name those.
Sir, preparedness of army?
No. Imminence of threat?
Yes, sir.
आगे बताएं number 2.
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall.
Okay, Kund Malir. Yes. You mentioned Makran Coastal Highway, one of the most beautiful roads. Have you traveled on this road?
Yes, sir.
What is Kund Malir and what does it mean?
Sir, Kund Malir is a beach near the Buzi Pass and Ormada beaches. It is one of the beautiful beach of Makran Coastal Highway. And Kund Malir is the Balochi and Persian word which mean the beach in the side.
All right. So, since you have lived in Karachi as well and you are basically from Gawadar, why did we, establish the Gawadar port when we could have simply developed and improved and advanced Port Qasim?
Sir, as per, I will analyze this question through multiple dimensions. That I will firstly analyze this through the trade demand. That our 90% trade is being through Bin Qasim port from the Karachi. This make us vulnerable in the time of war situation. If the Bin Qasim port is attacked, we have no alternative for the trade routes. So we have to diversify our trade routes and trade dealing. And we are blessed with a deep sea port in Gawadar. So why not?
That is the answer. That should have been your first point. My last question. Yes, are you satisfied with the state of affairs with regards to women's rights and gender equality in Pakistan?
Sir, gender equality in Pakistan is a very burning issue, and yes, we are dealing with gender right issues as women right issues, as we are termed the second least country with gender parity. So this report said that yes, we are dealing with gender issues. So if
My
we have
question is, what are you satisfied?
Sir,
अपना opinion दे मुझे गुल समीन.
Sir, as a person, yes, we as women face multiple issues in our society, and yes, we are discriminated in many ways. So I think there is always room for the improvement, and human rights and human development should be improved in many situations.
So you're not satisfied.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Gul Sameen,
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I interviewed you today.
Thank you so much, sir.
You were very well composed, full of confidence. Dress code, mashallah, अच्छा है. But we have a lady officer here, colleague, Madam Tehmina. उनसे एक दफ़ा डिस्कस कर लेना.
सर उनको दिखा के आई थी.
उनको बता के. आपकी डेट तो नहीं आई अभी इंटरव्यू?
No, sir.
You have an impressive delivery. Spoke very loud and clear, without any issues of grammar or pronunciation. Energy level आपका माशाल्लाह बहुत high है. Very good conversational and analytical abilities were seen in you. एक चीज़ सिर्फ ध्यान में रखनी है, और ये बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. मैंने एक ही चीज़ लिखी है जहाँ इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज़रूरत है. You should listen to the question carefully, comprehend it before you tackle to answer it.
Okay, sir.
Because you tend to get derailed.
Okay, sir.
मेरे सेगमेंट में भी हुआ, इनके भी हुआ, ख़ास तौर पर इनके सेगमेंट. सवाल कुछ है, आप शुरू जो आप कहीं और से करते.
Sure, sir.
Just take care of this one thing.
Okay, sir.
और जब घर जाओ तो अली मोहम्मद साहब को मेरी तरफ से मुबारकबाद देते हैं.
Thank you so much, sir.
You will be selected.
Gul Sameen, a dynamic personality, and I was pleasantly surprised. Initially, I thought perhaps you will succumb to pressure, but you withstood very well with a high level of confidence. Given your background, it shows that you have worked hard. Yes, there are 2 or 3 things which, given the time, you have 3-4 weeks, it's more than sufficient time that you work on improving your knowledge base in economic issues, economic terms, major economic issues, economic terms, and also with some data on economic indicators.
Sure, sir.
Pakistan affairs is another area where you need to work on. And lastly, since you have ample potential to do well, so my advice would be that you maintain this momentum till the last day and don't get overconfident. Though the chair has already given you congratulations, but you must maintain this momentum till the last day.
Sir, I'm very underconfident.
And your target should be to achieve some position. You have the potential to score very well. Okay? Good luck.
All right. Gul Sameen, overall, a very good show today. You maintained your composure, you turned up well, you were trying to engage the interviewer, maintaining a very good eye contact. जो मुझे सबसे अच्छा लगा, you were looking at all of us at all times right from the start, and energy level dip नहीं हुआ. All of these things are very good. Decent knowledge base as well of certain areas. However, सर के पोर्शन में खास तौर से जनरल नॉलेज के हवाले से देर आर गैप्स, जो जैसा भी इकोनॉमिक्स के हवाले से बात की है, इन चीज़ों को थोड़ा सा बेहतर तरीके से देखें. 2, you are already a government officer. You're working in a department.
Yes, sir.
you can be asked questions from your department. आपकी नॉलेज है उसके हवाले से, बट उसको थोड़ा सा मज़ीद इम्प्रूव करें. दैट इज़ ऑल्सो एन एरिया जहाँ पे आप उनको एंगेज कर सकते हैं. थर्ड, प्लीज़ डोंट पास कमेंट्स अबाउट द इंटरव्यूअर और द क्वालिटी ऑफ द क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड कि सर दैट्स अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, और जो आपने बोला दैट्स अ वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेश्चन. नो नीड टू अप्रिशिएट or no need to analyze the nature of question asked. Just go straight to the answer.
I didn't catch this, but this is a very, very important point. It shows that you are trying to be very cheeky with the panelists.
Never do that.
वो पसंद नहीं करेंगे.
ठीक है. So दोस्तों में एक informal setup में हो सकता है, but not during an interview. Maintain your composure. ठीक है. So उसके अलावा ये है कि नॉलेज बेस लाइक आई सेड अच्छा है, बट थोड़ा सा उसके अंदर एनालिसिस मजीद ऐड करें. इट इज़ मोर फैक्ट ड्रिवन राइट नाउ. ठीक है. एंड लास्ट एडवाइस, जब मैंने आपसे गवादर और पोर्ट कासिम का पूछा, जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात थी वो आप नंबर 2 पे लेकर आए, और पहले आप शुरू हो गए कि वॉर की सूरत में अगर अटैक होगा तो क्या. ऑलवेज कम स्ट्रेट टू द पॉइंट, टू द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट, and then you can build on it.
Okay, sir.
So जो सर ने भी आपको ऑलरेडी क्लैरिफाई भी कर दिया है, जो मैंने बीच में बोला कि डीप सी पोर्ट है, that should be your first point. So थोड़ा सा आर्टिकुलेशन को मद्देनजर रखें, बाकी कीप ऑन प्रिपेयरिंग इंशाल्लाह, एंड यू विल डू गुड. और जो आपने भी बोला है कि यू आर अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. नॉट एज लाइक पर माई ओपिनियन एटलीस्ट. बेटे मैं आपको बस एक बात बोल दूं, एक्सरसाइज पे आपने मेरे जितने क्वेश्चंस का जवाब दे दिया, आई वाज नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग. यू डिड वेल माशाल्लाह. बस स्कोर करें. वी हैव इंटरव्यूड मैनी पीपल हियर, सो यू डिड वेल. जस्ट जो सर ने बोला, कीप द मोमेंटम. ऑल द बेस्ट.